where we last left off. Bear Grylls got Bear Grilled. Why not us? Why not now? We have currently, for those that like to keep track, 18 of 43 bosses destroyed. I know my face is blocking it. Why not us? Summary. Look, this is consumer confidence levels that we're going to beat the DLC by the end of the year. We peaked right here. We were above 50% approval rating for the first time in months. And then it's been slowly declining. I don't know why. What the heck is this? Deep stats. You like numbers, get in there and dig around in the dirt. I mean, it is the best Google sheet I've ever seen. It makes life easy. That's Tibelius's data. I got you. Speaking of data, let's level up. But so apparently on Twitter, so this weekend, took my boys. We had a little baseball thing we had to do. We went to Dick's after. Now before all the comments going LUL, you know, wooga face, all that kind of stuff, you gotta say. Dick's is a sporting goods stores in, is it national? I don't know if it's national or if it's only in the Midwest. And I wasn't even gonna bring it up because it just is, but he said, my sister ran into you after your baseball practice and she about died. She was trying so hard. You are the GOAT. She was trying so hard to maintain her cool. So I was going, Chad, it happens so infrequently, I don't even talk about it. Going through the line at Dick's, and the way that the Dick's cashiers are set up, it's like, it's a very unique setup. So it's not, don't think of Costco, think it's like back to back. So the dude's just checking me out. The dude is scanning the items. The dude is scanning the items. And then the other cashier kind of looks over the wall and she goes, oh my God. And then she's like, I'm sorry. And my son was like, looked at me. And he goes, Dad, did she watch Big Brother? And he's only 6. He's only 6, but somehow he knew. Somehow he knew. And so anyway, so then what happened was, so I'm checking out and I see like over the fence, the cashier gives her phone to the person she's checking out, you know? And so I see like this, the lady on the other side of the checkout who's like buying the stuff is like trying to get me and the cashier in the picture. And I'm just like, I'll just call her name. I'm like, hey, what's your name? She's like, Sally. I'm Sally. Hey, we can get a picture after. It's, you know, it's like, you know, it's like, sometimes like I feel like people are like afraid to say hi or something. But it was fine. But to me, the punchline was my 6-year-old son knew. I don't know how he knew, but he knew. Anyways. Northern Lion says in chat, hey, Dan, just FYI, keep voting for you in the hottest Big Brother contestant polls that pop up in my Twitter. So I didn't want to get into this. But I got tagged in a Twitter post yesterday. And it's like, Dan, when are you going to post your thirst trap to win this thing? Or something along those lines. And I click on it. I'm like, what is going on? And apparently there's people, guys on Big Brother who are posting thirst trap pictures of themselves to win an arbitrary Twitter poll. And they're like expecting that I'm gonna go onto Twitter, join into this like fandom like thread of like who's the best looking Big Brother player, and like, you think I'm gonna go in there? You think I'm gonna go online? Really? You think I'm gonna go online, interject myself into a conversation, and post a thirst trap picture? I don't even know what. I don't even think I own a thirst trap picture. You know? I don't even. I don't even own a thirst trap picture, chat.
The other contestants are about to get blown out of the water by an ICBM when Dan drops his thirst trap photo built on single cheeseburger with no bun order from McDonald's Diet Supreme Keto Dan.
Alright. But Northern Line, thanks for bringing that up. I wasn't gonna address that. So yeah, I guess that's a real thing. And now voting for Dan in the hottest Big Brother contestant poll. I can hear librarian howling from here. Bro, my girl watches your stream. What are you doing? Oh, we got another one. We probably should play a little bit of Elden Ring, huh? Ryan, I don't, something while you're away, man. Things got a little wild around here. Like, I mean, just like things that you and I used to joke about, like, oh, no one would ever do this. It's all happening, man. Live, laugh, love. First date, 14-day cruise. I mean, it's like literally there's some stuff going on out there. Wait, you went to Disneyland? My man. Yeah, ask me something, please.
Let's go.
I'm with the Food and Drug Administration. There have been concerns that this stall have a concerning amount of horsing.
No. Why do so many American families with 6 kids refuse to walk within 3 feet of each other? What do you mean? Are they spread out like they're linemen going downfield blocking on an HB screen on 3rd and long? This dude's vacation posting. Mom's on her phone. Dad has an AirPod in. 6 kids running around. Brother, I'm only 50% of the way there. You could have stopped at why American kids. Come on now. That's not fair. I will say, man, Brian, I really wanted to ask you, because I feel like I got the quote secondhand. When you said Friday afternoon is like Dad's Sundays, what did you mean by that? Like that, like, I don't know what you meant by it, but it struck a chord with me. I was like, Ben Affleck on the stoop smoking a cigarette face. You know? Because I don't get, honestly, I don't get the Sunday scaries. I get the Sunday explosions, man. I'm like, I get so excited. I'm like, yeah, man. Monday, 9 a.m., sometime between 9 a.m. 9:30. We're back. You know? Rafflebot gets it. What did Rafflebot say? The weekends are for work. It's just a different kind. I know. Going around the mountain. I thought you were, I didn't know you were going to Disneyland, man. Marcellus Wallace, thank you. Ryan, I don't want to put anything on blast here, but I think this Disney cruise is happening. I think it's happening, man. Like, I think it's the... I'm hoping, like, I'm like, at first I was like a hard meh. And then because you've been on like 12 in the past 11 months, And whenever I tell my wife that, she's like, and you vouched for it. I think I'm gonna do it, man. I think I'm gonna do it. So, peace and love, brother. I hope you're not sending me into the abyss as like a final read between the lines. Disney Cruise was surprisingly fun. I'm just a guy, but I also vouch. Daniskins, you're not just a guy, but the vouch doesn't come with the same weight as Ryan Gary's, and not because you're not a streamer. It's the parenting in the sun, you know? Is it a vacation or is it parenting in the sun? Papa J said I'm taking my first Disney cruise in January. I'm sure you are.
Let's go.
Marcellus Wallace, which way are we going? Chacos, you piece. Thank you for the T space 3.
Let's
appreciate
go.
it. RNG, thank you for the 7 months. Really appreciate it. We're top support. Top left of map. Scorpion River Catacombs. Got you. I don't know, man. I have 2 boys that are very close in age. That means
I'm convinced the Disney Cruise Liner keeps an entire bulkhead stocked full of soft serve for those things.
so. I have 2 boys that are very close in age, and it's like I try to pull out like football stuff, Big Brother stuff. I'm like, man, I gotta find a way. These kids have got to find a way to like get along, and they're good kids. But there's a part of me that just accepts it, man. I didn't grow up with brothers. I didn't grow up with, you know, my sister's 2 years older than me. So I didn't grow up with a brother that was like, I mean, they're really close in age. I'm like, well, I started to think about it. How would I react if I'm around someone 24 hours a day that's very similar to me? How close in age? My man close in age. You know? Yeah, I mean, I feel like if the kid, there's more gap in age, they get along better. Did we ever hear back from the cruise trip? The girl who's going on the cruise sent me like a 2-page DM explaining the situation, and I said, look. You come back to me when the cruise is over. None of this paving the golden road. Let me change the narrative. No. You go on that cruise, have that awkward time, then you come back and check in. Now, on the other hand, Gogo on Q is in chat. Gogo is the guy who ordered 2 egg rolls, 2 orders of rice, and then takes his first real date to Six Flags, which is a 4-hour car ride. Just popped up in chat. Gogo, you know the line. All you gotta do is hop in, brother. This is the only day we're doing advice, by the way, so it's not just dating advice, but Advice Monday. The line's open, man. Hop in. So preface before he gets in here. Gogo's the one that said, Dan, there's this girl I like. I'm gonna take her to my college food court. We cleaned up his act a little bit. He went a little rogue in a few departments, but ultimately the first date at Panda Express went well. Outside of the fact that she ordered orange chicken and he ordered...
Watching you play this game is incredibly painful today.
And he ordered 2 egg rolls and 2 sides of rice. So he's overcome all that. He's been a part of the program, and he recently just took this first date.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. You don't cut me off when I'm talking. No, you don't.
Sorry,
Cut me off when I'm talking.
My
So his first real date, he's like, hey, I've only met her for an hour at a Panda Express. let's go to Six Flags and drive 2 hours away. And so here's where we are. So Go, what's going on, man?
Hey, so first of all, I want to thank the kind people of chat for a couple good ideas I got.
No. There right now there is no chat. It's just me and you. So like this is not your time to like try to rally up votes, goodwill. This is where the rubber meets the road, where you say, hey, Dan, this is where I did well. This is where I ordered 2 egg rolls and 2 sides of rice. I'm here to get you to date number 2. Right? You're not here to farm internet points.
Got it. Okay. So I texted her in the morning, said, "Hey, I'm getting coffee. Would you want anything?" And she did. So I got her that. And then I made sure to clean the car in the morning, as well as I could, just to make sure everything was looking very presentable.
Okay, like what kind of shape was the interior of your car in?
It definitely was a little shoddy. It was just like stuff in the cup holders, and like it definitely needed like some wet wipes because like some soda had gotten spilled somewhere, so it was like a little sticky.
Okay, so you got like how was our smell quotient? Everything was fine?
I'd say fine is a perfect word.
Okay. So you clean it up so you get to like fine plus, maybe BB minus, which is fine. Like I don't think expectations are that you have like a sterile car, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you pick her up from her dorm?
Well, our dorms are pretty close.
Okay.
So I just met her at her dorm and we walked over to the parking lot together.
Got it. And then like you meet her, like how's the early banter, like when you go to meet her? She's excited, you're excited.
Yeah, we're talking about what rides we want to do and stuff like that, mostly until we get to the car. And then I did the aux cord idea.
Right, like did you hopefully start the car and like get going?
Yeah, I started the car.
Okay. And then what did you say to her?
I said, hey, I know you mentioned you're a big Taylor Swift fan. If I'd like to learn more, so please just play some of your favorites.
Oh, you got so many. You cannot tell me you didn't get so many points right off the rip.
I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did.
Okay. All right. So
I was in the middle of driving, so I didn't really have the ability to look over that much.
I guarantee React Face is probably like, like Pog thumbnail, like he's open to being a Swiftie. Anyways, all right, so you give her the aux cord. Does she go right to the Taylor mines?
Cool.
Did he wear a red shirt
yeah.
too?
Okay. So you're driving. Okay, you're on the first 15 minutes of it's a 2-hour drive, right, to Six Flags?
It ended up being closer to like an hour and a half.
Okay.
I wanna say.
Okay, not bad. So how's the early banter in the car?
Cool.
We're most of the ride there, we were just talking about like some mutual friends we have. Like I mentioned before, we both played the same sport, so we know a lot of the same people.
Yeah.
So it's just mostly like drama type stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like just catching up, We got mutual destruction of other friends is always funny, haha. But all right, but at any point in the early car ride, are you psyching yourself out, or is it like awkward?
It didn't feel like it was awkward at all for that, at least like the first hour.
Okay.
And then, I think you reach a point of, if you're compatible with someone, you reach a point of like comfortable silence for a small period, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But second date, like, and this is why I would have dissuaded you, the second date, or really we'll call this date 1.5, like, you shouldn't be in a position where there is that kind of silence, but nonetheless, nothing's perfect. So did you get to that stage on the car ride there?
I'd say there were solid like 10 minutes of that.
Okay, now silence, did it get awkward? Or was it?
It didn't feel awkward to me. I'm not sure if she felt the same way. I hope she did. But there's really no way for me to know, sadly.
Okay. So then what broke the awkward silence?
It was the music.
Okay.
I'd reached a point where I was like, hey, maybe we should start playing some non-Taylor music.
Wow, you didn't. So you gave her the aux cord, but aux cord.
Well, okay,
with,
but
with
we've been
limitations.
listening to the same thing for, well, not necessarily like the exact same thing, but like to Taylor music for like an hour and 15 minutes by this point. It was like,
buddy, all you had to last was 15 more, because now you're like, hey, I want you to share your opinions and your likes and dislikes, but not all of them. Like, I got to put a governor on that thing. You couldn't have gone 15 more minutes and like let her have the whole aux ride?
that was definitely my bad. That was my bad for sure.
What was the reaction when she said, of course, there's no way that's going to be a positive reaction. What is she going to say? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, internally,
Yeah,
that's not what she said.
that was a mistake for sure.
Okay. And then what did you put on for 15 minutes? Like Lil Pump or something?
I was playing some like alternative.
Like what?
Still woozy, Rex Orange County.
I'm sure she liked that. Okay. So then you
Yeah, she likes that kind of music too.
yeah, I'm sure she does. So then you pull up to Six Flags.
Yes,
Yeah.
we pull up Six Flags, we park, we start walking over. Not much conversation going on the walk over.
Did you pre-buy tickets and have them on your phone? Or
No, I just brought cash. Because-
okay, all right. You may have recovered from the aux cord. You whip out like a stack of fives. That's different. All right, okay. So you pull up to
I
the
brought.
gate.
Well, this becomes an us. Won't spoil anything, but I brought like $400 bills.
What? Okay.
Well, my boss pays me in cash, so I got a lot to just use.
Okay, I got you. So you pull up to the gate. She expects you to pull out like your Amex Green. You pull out cash. Does she say anything? 'Cause I imagine, especially in your era, like having cash is, like having a mustache.
She had nothing to say
Okay.
about it specifically.
But when it came to buy the tickets, did you go up there and say, I hope you said tickets for two, right? You didn't say
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't say like, here, I'll have a ticket and you buy yours.
Okay. So you get the tickets. Then what
Yeah, we
happens?
get tickets. We go in and then we start figuring out what we want to do, like exactly. Oh, and sorry, one thing I did forget to mention. We did also talk about like other like amusement park. You told me to try to figure out like what type of like what our favorite animal is.
Yeah.
So we were talking about like different amusement park type things, like zoos, and like SeaWorld I mentioned. I was like, oh, this is like when we were talking. I was like, oh, this is like my favorite place to go there, and she was like, oh yeah, I love the panda exhibit.
Panda Express.
Panda.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that, but that is the case.
So your side quest was find out what her favorite animal was and then go win that or buy it for her without directly asking what her favorite side quest or what her favorite animal is, so you don't look like super creepy, but looks very thoughtful. So side quest complete. At least 50% of the side quest is complete.
Yeah.
Okay.
50% of the way
Nice.
there.
All right. Good start, man. Okay.
So first thing we did was we went to go get lunch.
Before you
We
didn't hopped on any rides, you went right to lunch.
Well, yeah, we didn't want to go like that early, so we went like around like closer to noon. So it was a little bit busy, but whatever.
Okay.
So we went to I forget the name of the place, but it had like sandwiches and stuff. So I was this close to completely blundering, but I did not. I almost ordered chicken fingers at the place.
No, I thought you were gonna say you ordered a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with no bread. Wait, there's nothing wrong with wait. Chicken fingers is
bread?
fine. Chicken fingers is fine.
Chicken fingers is fine? Okay, I
what?
thought that was going to be an issue.
Tendies? No, that's especially in your age group. That's like
Oh.
You didn't get. So what did you end up ordering?
I ended up just getting she ordered a sandwich ahead of me, so I just got like a ham sandwich. Very, very basic, but good,
Okay.
good enough, right?
I'll-
Better than double egg roll, double fried rice.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
for context, in case you're just catching up, he took her to Panda Express. She got orange chicken. He ordered 2 egg rolls and rice. So I think when in doubt, like emulating or being in the same vertical as her until you get past until you get to the boyfriend girlfriend stage, that was the move. So you've learned, you've proven you're coachable, which is huge. Okay, so is it at like a sit down like cafeteria style or what's the?
Yeah, sort of. It's just like it's kind of like restaurant style. You just place the order. You
Okay.
basically take it outside. It's where the tables are, and you eat there.
Got it. Okay. So now you've been with her for probably 2 hours, maybe 2 hours, 15 minutes. Been nothing but like bantering outside of maybe 10 minutes of awkward silence. Now you're approaching 2 hours, 30 minutes at the lunch. How did lunch go?
Lunch was good. We were just talking about like what rides we wanted to do and stuff.
Okay.
I'm not a big coaster guy, but I didn't want to seem like but not like a big coaster guy.
Can I
So
ask you
I wa-
something? Well, if that's the case, so if you weren't gonna, why make the first date at Six Flags?
I thought she would have fun. So
Okay.
that's my goal.
Okay, but you also have to be like show that you're fun too. Like,
Well, I didn't want to seem like weak or whatever, so I was like, hey, let's go do like X2. You know X2?
okay.
That was the first one we did. And
Okay.
that line was long.
I don't, and I've never been to Six Flags. I go to the preferred one, which is Cedar Point in the Midwest. Is it like is it a big drop coaster?
It's big drop, and you go on like the outside of the track. I think it's the best way I can describe it.
Okay.
I don't know if you know what I mean.
But it's like a serious roller coaster.
It's the most serious one they got, and Six Flags is known for having pretty serious coasters.
So you went right to the peak of the summit of the mountain. You're not like horsing around.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I was gonna be uneasy, I wanted to get as far past it as I could.
Okay.
Quickly.
I like it. Look coachable and not afraid to break through your own boundaries. Okay, good. I like it. So you get there.
So we get there. The line is about an hour and a half.
Oh no, you're talking 3.5, 4 straight hours of just uncontrolled talking. Like, I mean,
I know it's brutal.
okay, so you got this long line. I mean, there's a lot of factors working against you, but hey, anything can happen.
So there's a good amount of silence on this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd say solid half of the time we were just like on our phones.
Oh.
I know.
Oh. I mean, like, look, it's not. I mean, like, it's your fault for planning it, but also it's like, what do you expect? You know, like, but
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like any amusement park date where lines are this long, it's bound to happen, right?
yeah. Okay. So you feel it that you're like, okay, like, I like you.
It's a
but-
little much. A
yeah.
little much on the silence on this one.
Yeah, it's a little much for a first date, but that's okay. It's a learning process. Okay, so you get anything else of significance happen during the line?
Nothing significant.
Okay, so you get on the ride. Now it's time. Okay, phones away. Let's get after it.
Mhm.
Okay.
She had a great time. I was struggling to not close my eyes out of fear, but you know how it is. I just sat there and tried to take it as best I could.
Wait, like, at any point when like you're getting like either buckled in or strapped in, are you like, you're like, oh man, this is not good?
That's how I was feeling, but I tried to act like I was just excited.
Okay.
So it all went well. For reference, by the way, I do have like a pretty decent fear of heights.
Okay.
That's the main reason I'm not a big fan of big coasters. yeah, things go well. She seemed to have a great time on the ride. And then I suggested we go to like the carnival type games.
Okay, that's a good. Like.
Yeah.
My man, like there's opportunities for being on the same team. Like squirt guns. Maybe you spray a little bit. She sprayed. Like there's plenty of like carnival. You got so many outs there. Like that's. I'm
yeah.
Okay, go to carnival. All right.
So I when we were doing the carnival games, like we did like the squirt guns one, or like we would go like against each other at a couple of them.
Yeah.
And I was intentionally losing a little bit on them, which it's ended up not being the move. He's just like, "Are you letting me win?"
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, "No," and then I started going too much, put my foot on the gas too much after that. And so it took me a good bit to find like a happy medium point. You know what I mean?
Wait, so you were taking it easy on her?
I was, and then I was going too hard after. She called me out on it.
Hold on, I'm just pulling up a picture of the coaster you went on. He doesn't like heights. My man is on the outside, flipped upside down, 3,000 feet in the air. Okay.
Yes, I know.
All right.
Brutal moment.
All right. So when you say like what she says, all right, are you taking it easy on me? Like, what do you say? Like, you laugh?
I said, I can turn it up a notch and flash a smile, is what I said.
Okay. Did she seem like that was funny, or did she seem mildly offended by it?
It seemed like I got like a little smile, like a little half smile.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think she found it humorous is the word I'd use.
Okay. So
then I put my foot on the gas, and I am like try-harding, and I realized, man, this is too much now.
What makes you think that it's too much?
Well, because I was winning like every time.
Okay.
She wasn't the best at like, mainly we were just doing like the water one and like the ring toss thing, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay. So here's where you perfectly set it up where, so you go, this is just for future, this you file this away. So you go, you don't go hard enough. She goes, okay, like play against me harder. Don't chat, don't be worried about it. Then instead of finding the happy medium, they're like, why don't we do this one together?
Oh.
You're not ready for that one yet. But that's okay.
That's pretty good.
There you go.
Pretty good.
Okay. All right. So okay, then you realize you're trying too hard. What makes you realize that?
Well, I'd won like 6 in a row.
Okay.
And then I reached the point where I was like, okay, we've been playing for like 45 minutes. I'm down like $150.
That 400's got to last the whole ride home too.
Yeah. In my car is really bad mileage. It gets like 12 miles a gallon.
I mean, like, you could tell
so
me.
I need to have some money for the ride back.
Real quick, you could tell. I want to ask what type of car you have, but just know. You don't have to, but just know if you do, there's going to be a significant amount of judgment from chat based on the car you drive. If you're okay with it, I'm okay with it, but I just want to give you a heads up.
It's a 2006 Infinity.
That's a car.
It's a car.
Like, it's not like it's not an SUV, it's a car. And you're 12 miles a gallon for a car?
Yeah. It's closer to 13 maybe, but it was pretty bad.
You got like tungsten blocks in the trunk or what?
I think I just drive in a way that uses a lot of gas. I tend to like speed up a lot and then brake a lot.
Okay. I mean, I've never heard of like a sedan.
It might be more of a me issue, but
I've never heard of a sedan getting 13 miles per gallon. But hey, nonetheless, okay. So you've been spending a lot of money. You got to make sure you get the Infinity home. So then, what do you pivot to?
I pivot to saying, hey, you mentioned you really like the panda exhibit at the zoo. And like you know the ladder game. You know what I'm talking about?
No, explain it to me the best you can.
The one. So it's like the ladders are tethered by one strand at the front and the back. And you have to try and crawl all the way up the ladder.
Yeah, and it like flips you over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You know those are rigged, by the way, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I do.
Okay. All right.
So I get there. I'm like, hey, let me win you this panda. And I'm there for a solid, like, 25-30 minutes just trying this thing.
And like when you say trying, like you're failing over and over and over in front of you, right? Okay.
Yeah. The money is dwindling.
Okay.
And I reach a point where I'm like, I realistically cannot do much more of this before like we don't have enough for the ride home.
But you told her I'm gonna go win you this panda.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. My fingers are crossed. So you're like, okay, I got one more run in me, and then you just destroy it and get the panda. So what? How does is this what happens?
So when I reached the last one I was comfortable doing, I gave the person $100. Like, hey, we can't break this. And so first I'd ask the girl to break it, which is awesome.
Like the date, your date?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I go on, and I fail on like the fourth round. It was bad.
Okay.
It's a bad moment.
Okay. See. So then let me just ask you: did you walk away and did not get the panda?
I walked away and did not get the panda.
Okay. Let me. Now that's, I mean, because you just told her, hey, your honor's on the line.
Go.
Your honor's on the line.
This girl.
And I'm gonna go do this for you. And you didn't do it, right?
Play another game after.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, and I like you keep making a lot of avoidable mistakes. Like these aren't things of her showing you she's not interested. Like you're making a lot of avoidable mistakes. You can't change.
Well, other than this.
Wait. You can't change the past, but in the future, if this exact situation happens, here's what you do. Like, okay, the ladder's near impossible. You go, like, next time she has to use a restroom or whatever, you then go back to the ladder, go to the guy and say, hey, how much does it cost to buy the panda? You acquire the panda for probably a fraction.
You could just buy it.
Well, I don't know if you can, but of course they'll sell it to you. And then when she comes back, you just say, I got the panda. You don't say, I won the panda. You say, I got the panda. So you're
not. I see.
Yeah. And then after your boyfriend and girlfriend, like a couple months down the road, then you tell her the real story. And she's like, oh, that was really sweet. But anyway, so you squeaks it on the panda. And because what I'm trying to teach you is there's always a way, right? So like, yeah, you're not athletic enough. Like say someone like me that can just climb that ladder and get it the first time, that's fine. But you could still ask yourself, how can I get the panda without climbing the ladder? There's always a way. So I'm trying to instill that in you because I'm not saying this date and this girlfriend potential is gone, but we're on life support right now. So
there's always an alternate solution.
Yes.
Okay.
So you walk away, no panda. What does she laughing and like finds it cute that you tried? Do you think she was genuinely disappointed or doesn't care?
I think she liked that I tried and put in a lot of effort.
Okay.
We were there for a while, man.
Okay. Do you think she was having fun watching you fail at least?
I'm sure she was for at least the first like 15 minutes, and after that, I don't know. I feel like if I was watching someone do that for that long, I would start to get bored too.
Do you think she pulled out her phone at all?
At a point.
Okay. All right. So now we're through the panda debacle. What's next?
What's next is just going on more rides for the next few hours.
Nothing could have been as bad as the X2, right? I mean, that thing looked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is one coaster where like you kind of like lose your vision. I don't know if you know the term graying out.
No,
Like
I've never.
you basically forced to gray out on that ride.
Wait, people pay to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't. Did you do that?
Well, it's not like they do it to you. It's just like the G forces are too much at one part, so people either pass out or like lose vision temporarily.
And you knowingly went on that ride?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you gray out? I've never even heard that term before. Did you gray out?
Yeah. So basically, what it is, I did. Like your vision starts to, like flash, and then it just goes away for like 5 seconds.
Okay. Did she gray out?
Yeah, it's an experience of the ride.
Okay.
It's common.
Okay.
And then after that, I mean, nothing like that much of note happens. It's just like basic banter, like talking about like the experience on the rides, or like continuing to talk about like people we both know, and like just telling some more like personal stories from life.
Did it feel? Did it feel good, normal, or awkward? Like, was it forced?
It felt good. It felt good. Most of the time, felt good.
Okay. So then.
And so it's like 6:37. I forget the exact time, and we were like, "Hey, let's do like one more ride and get out of here." She said that.
She said that.
She said that.
And how did that make you feel?
I thought that was perfect timing.
Yeah.
I was about ready to head out.
Yeah.
You know, you're there for like 6 or 7 hours, just doing coasters. You get tired, standing in the sun.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you can do one more ride.
Let's do one more ride. We start walking out. And then I need to start getting ready for like the hour-long drive back.
Yeah. Because now you've been with her for 8 straight hours on your first real date.
Yeah, so there's a good amount of silence on the way back. I asked, like, hey, do you want to pick up dinner on the way back? She says, sure.
Okay. I was bracing for not a sure. Okay. So
you thought she was kind of like done with me at this point.
I mean, it's a long day. It's a long day. And and the fact that it's a first date and it's a long day, it's like you have to 3x the amount of hours. But anyways, so she goes, sure. Where did you decide to go?
In-N-Out Burger.
Okay, I like that. Did she like that?
Yeah, she loved that.
Okay, she's a keeper. She likes In-N-Out. Okay, so did you get fancy? Did you order anything off the hidden menu to flex or no?
I got a Flying Dutchman with 2 extra patties.
Okay. Did she
So
look?
it's like I got a glance is what I'd call it.
Okay.
Because it's a little strange, but it's not like that outlandish, you know.
No, I mean, but here's my thing. Like, to me, I think you're now balanced in the menu department because you had an awful order and then you ordered like something special that's like, I don't even know what a Flying Dutchman is, but I know what animal style is. So it's like there had to be a level of like, she's impressed that you came back with a strong order. She was probably expecting you to order like French fries and water or something. Okay.
Sure.
So, and what did she order?
She got a double.
Okay. And you got it for drive-through, or you got it? You ate in there?
We ate in there.
Okay. And how was dinner?
I'm not trying to have that in my car. It was good.
Okay.
Still, I would say a good amount of silence, but I feel like after that many hours, you've kind of exhausted your material for the day.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's I like I'm trying to not cringe for you, but that's a lot of silence for a first date, man. Like, okay, so you wrap up In-N-Out, get back in the car.
And at this point, we're like 10 minutes away from the dorms.
Okay.
So we get back.
Hold on, real quick. I don't know what a Flying Dutchman is. What is a Flying Dutchman?
I think it's like double cheese, double patty.
Okay.
And there's no buns.
At In-N-Out?
In-N-Out. Or, you could also get like the buns or like onions. Like onion rings.
So at
not onion rings, but
so
like,
at a burger place, one of arguably the most premier burger place in the world, you didn't order a burger, you ordered this Flying Dutchman. And I'm a no bun guy, but like on a first date you ordered it so like the burgers were the bun.
yes.
Okay.
So my order was 2 slices of cheese with 4 patties, basically.
So you had two patties for the top bun and 2 patties for the bottom bun?
I had 1 on top, cheese, 2 in the middle, cheese, 1 on the bottom.
Brother,
Brother,
that's what you order when you're out with your boys, man. There has to be some resemblance of civility when you're on a date. Like, so you probably got like grease and stuff all up in your mouth, all on your fingers, and she's like, I don't care how much you love someone, you don't want to look at that. You realize that?
I've not thought about that way.
I expected a little more thoughtfulness at these orders, but nonetheless, she gets a normal. What did she order?
Double.
Yes. So kind of like if you go to In-N-Out, like she's kind of knocking it out of the park with her orders. I'm just telling, orange chicken and a double. Like, okay, but that's okay. Look, I'm not here to punch down. I'm here to lift up. So then you leave In-N-Out. She probably has some thoughts about all of your orders, but none except for the sandwich one. So then you get in the car, you're about 10 minutes from campus. And now now you know, all right, it's starting to wind down. How are we feeling?
To be honest, I wasn't feeling great because of the amount of silence in the car ride back, but
okay. Like if on a 90-minute
at this point, I'm like, okay, well,
let me ask you this: 90-minute car ride back from Six Flags, and you stop at In-N-Out. 90 minutes in the car. How many minutes do you think were silence?
maybe like 60. Or closer, maybe closer to 50.
Okay. All right. So you're not feeling great, you know. You've had some fun, but the silence is weighing on you. Okay. So how does things wrap up?
So at this point, I'm just thinking like, well, if things are going to work, they're going to work. If they're not, they're not. So I'm like, hey, I had a great time today. Thank you for coming out. Would you want to do something? Would you want to hang out tomorrow?
No! 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 Oh. Oh. Go.
What's the issue with that one?
Remember how we talked about like waiting to like follow up and not text? Bro, she's not even out of the car and you're asking for another date? Go. And you know what, that's on me as the teacher for not avoiding those pitfalls. And what did she say?
She said yes.
Okay.
And so we made plans to go to the beach.
Okay.
On Saturday.
Oh, you're either the luckiest SOB in the world, or she is really into you. So you ask her if she wants to do something. She immediately says yes.
Yes.
Dude. How tall are you?
I am 6'2".
Oh, you can make 100 mistakes.
It is helpful for sure.
So, okay, so do you walk her back to her room?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a family show, but so when did you ask her to see her again? In the car or before you dropped her off at her dorm?
Like right before the elevator up to her room.
Okay. And she said yes.
And so, yeah.
Okay.
And then when we get to her door, we're just chilling outside of it for a minute, talking about like plans for Saturday.
Okay.
Or for tomorrow as of that day.
Okay.
And then there's another kiss goodbye. And we go our separate ways.
Okay. Now, I mean, you have to understand, like, you asked her, I gotta wrap my head around asking her to go out. Like, I get like, hey, do you want to go out again? Like, you're really excited, but the next day, man, like, that is really, like, you're showing all your cards, man. Like, it's a cat and mouse game, not a mouse and a mousetrap game. Like, you just threw yourself in the mousetrap. You understand that?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. In retrospect of asking that for sure.
Okay. So, I mean, but hey, look, you got me fooled. So you go against the program and you ask her to go out the next day. And is it like, if you're going to the beach, like you're talking about, you spent 8 hours with her on Friday from like, say from noon to 8. Then if you're going to the beach, you're not going to the beach at night. So when did you pick her up to go to the beach?
We left at like 10 a.m.
So, I mean, you're close to spending like 16 hours with her in a 30-hour window.
Yeah.
Okay, so you really like her then. I mean, like, you obviously like really, really like her. You're throwing the program out the window.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, beach date. I wasn't even prepared for this.
Beach date, it's about 25, 30 minutes away. So really that's a very reasonable drive, I think. So we get there and it's just like there's not like that much talking that happens at the beach in my experience. Like not as much as in other scenarios. So I thought that'd be a good option since I'm sure the social battery was a little drained.
Yeah, I mean, also like the mystery, the intrigue battery is pretty much, there's nothing left in there now.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to the beach.
We go to the beach. I hand her the aux cord again for the drive over.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just a day at the beach. I don't know what more I can say. It's just like you're chilling, you're like lying with each other and swimming.
Like, and I think a beach gives you some outs, right? Like, you can put your headphones in at the beach, listen to some music, read a book. Like, you don't have to, like, entertain each other.
Yeah. That's why I thought it'd be a good option.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was a successful day. There wasn't really anything of note in the conversations.
Okay.
She did make fun of me a little bit for messing up all those times on the ladder.
I mean, it's good. That means, like, she likes you enough to not cringe about it, but, you know, that she should make fun of you for it.
Yeah, I think it's very understandable.
Okay. So then how long are you at the beach?
We're at the beach for like 2.5, 3 hours.
Okay. Then what?
But then she asked if I want to watch a movie or something.
She asked you?
Yes.
My man.
Okay. And what it
And I
so
think-
you could pull a Giga Chad. You could have pulled the biggest Giga Chad move there. I'm gonna go on a limb and say you don't have it in your arsenal. But what did you say?
I said I'd be down.
Okay.
And then she said this on the drive back. We were like 10 minutes out.
Okay. And what time is it?
Right now it's roughly like 2:30.
And she's like, you want to watch a movie?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think this is probably the point where you're gonna have to maybe not share as much, and you may
Yeah,
you may,
yeah.
you may have,
I think we cut it there.
Okay.
And this will probably, unless something outlandish happens, this will be the final update because I don't want to mess with a good thing.
Well, I mean,
You know?
like, I don't think we need updates. I think what I would be open to and what I would implore you, because I think you need it. Like, I think you need to come here. You got some questions, right? Like, instead of just firing from the hip, like, you're 6'2", so you're okay a little bit. But there's going to be some questions that I can help you with. You don't have to give me the details, but
Okay. Yeah, I'd be open to that.
but also, I mean, you're not asking, and I'm sure some things have already been done that cannot be done, but I'll probably, I can't even say it. Anyways. Look, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. And sometimes you come out of the gate sprinting, the marathon will never happen.
Yeah. I think that's
Okay.
correct. I've just been lucky in this case.
So then do you guys have like future, like, did you give the next day like a day off?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. When is do you have plans scheduled?
Tomorrow, gonna get lunch.
I mean, you are just, and let me ask you, when's the last time you had a girlfriend?
2 years ago.
Okay. And then prior to that?
None.
Okay. I mean, like, here's my only concern for you is that you're shoving all the chips in, and like right now it's good, and I hope it continues to be good. But you could get crushed on this one, because I feel like you're already all in.
That's true.
But I'm here. I think there's a lot of people rooting for you. I think you've sidestepped some huge open manholes, and some of you fell down, and there was a trampoline at the bottom, and somehow you bounced back up. So I would just like to say, for other people listening to this, this is not typical performance from some of those mistakes. But go. Anything else you want to say before we sign off? And you know, I hope to hear from you like a month from now. I'll be like, hey, look, you know, everything's going well. But in the meantime, if anything happens you have questions about, just remember this though. Do not show desperation. Got it?
Yes.
Even if you want to, don't.
Show some restraint.
Yes. You can always unstrain. You can't restrain after you've strained all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you feel good going into this week? You feel good?
I feel great at the moment. I think things are going very well. I'd like to thank you very much for your advice.
No problem. You know what? Go. Don't be a stranger. Keep in touch, and we're all happy for you.
Yeah. The 2-day text thing, very good.
Good. All right, go. Thanks for coming on, man.
Yep. Thank you, Dan.
Later, buddy.
Have a good one.
Chat. I'm just telling you, if you make some of those moves and you're not 6'2", buddy is like, don't, Chad, don't hear this and be like, oh, I can do that. Don't. Don't. But I will say this. I mean,
Cool.
she clearly likes him. Clearly.
Dating advice, be tall. Got it.
Thank you for the donation.
Oh.
I appreciate your acquiescence.
No, Mer, that's not the advice.
T underscore
If you're
honey
tall, you can get away with more.
313. Tipped $3. Hey Dan, I've been following your dating advice. I got the double egg roll and we got a third date. I was wondering when I should tell her when I'm taking advice from a 53-year-old streamer who'd sacrifice a month of his time to spite one guy in chat.
A month.
Quad patty no bun on first date is diabolical.
I mean, like, I'll tell you what, man. This dude's a cat, man. He has 9 lives. He's burned through 6 lives already. Like, there's so many things that... Chat. I don't know if I'd order that. I would order it in front of my wife, but outside of that, I'm never making that order. Even like, that's a takeout order. I don't know, man. I just when he said there was 60 minutes of silence in the car, I'm like, this dude is cooked. But yet, it's never over, man. And he got the invite after. All right, let's dial. Unspoken Riz. No, I get it. Like, look, if you're going on a like stay daycation somewhere, like where you're driving, there's gonna be some silence. I get it. But an hour? No. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's some stuff I think maybe it's like cultural I gotta relearn, but standing in line for an hour, each of you being on your phones, I would do everything in my power to make sure that didn't happen on a first date. But also, don't put yourself in that position. You know? Oh, we're cooked here. I see what we're doing now.
So glad to be out of the dating game. Dinners, movies, camping with the wife after 19 years is no stress.
I mean, like, if you're wifed up right now, I mean, I will say
This
this.
bro worked up an instant 8-pack abs trying to steady that ladder and follows it up with the no-carb 70 grams of protein burger. Dude's got cobblestones for a stomach.
Green Bean, thanks for the support. I do think, like, I am glad I was never a part of the online dating world, you know? Like, there was online dating, but it was like, you're an outcast of society if you used it back then. We gotta get out of here, we're cooked.
1.5 hour drive, no full commitment to the Oplay, 2 hour wait in line, ride where you are closing your eyes because you're too scared, 30 unsuccessful attempts on the ladder, quad patty no bun, 1.5 hour drive back without talking. Immediate ask for third date and he got it easy W. Absolutely insane.
I know it is, chat. I didn't ask him, he could be like a varsity athlete at his college. You know? Guys, it wasn't all fumbles. He pulled out 4 crisp $100 bills. You're not wrong. In a cashless society, breaking out 4 big ones. Yeah, you know what? I gotta take it a little bit easier on him. He had some good moves. He had some great moves and some terrible moves. All right, let's go win this thing. He didn't want to name the sport they both play. Midna, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Definitely. See, I mean, I don't want to guess what I think he is, but I think I have a pretty good guess. See, and here's the thing, chat. To me, the ideal person to bring in here on Advice Mondays would be Bill. Because Bill's been at it for 40 years, and he's still searching for his angel. That would be the one. Can I DM me? I'm curious to see if you're right. I am right. I know. You think I don't know? I know. How tall is Bill? Bill's probably shy under 6'1".
I appreciate your acquiescence.
Lucid_123. Tipped $3.33. I had the most awkward first date. This guy took me to Six Flags. I played 2 songs before he took the O back. Tried 100 times to climb a ladder. Passed out during the ride. Ate a burger without buns. Lots of silence, then mumbled about the beach as I left.
Listen, thanks for the support. I appreciate it. Chat, let me ask you this. Since Gogo's not in chat, let me ask you this. Why in chat if you think this will lead to a relationship, and in chat if you think it's going to flame out? Why if you think it's going to lead to a relationship, and if it's going to flame out? Yes, because he's 6'2". 82%. He's gonna dump her in 14 months. Buddy's had one girlfriend his whole life. He's not gonna be the one doing the dumping. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'll take that to the bank. All right. Yeah, there's
Welcome,
no
brand new
way.
subscriber.
Beardo gifted a tier 1 sub to Mini_Joe_Joanna. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Mr. Beardo, thanks for the gifted. He survived 60 minutes of silence, and she wants more. He's doing something right. Luke's first chat in the channel in like 3 years. He's still in chat? No, yeah, but we could just pretend like he wasn't. We forgot she plays Counter-Strike too. Oh, dude. He may have found a unicorn, chat. Yeah, I'm rooting for him too. I'm rooting for him too. How are we one hit? And that's not what a unicorn means? Unicorn means something different now? What? Sorry, needle in a haystack? Chat, can you tell me what unicorn means without being little brother? Don't ask? Okay. No? Impossible. Roger, good. I also don't know what it means me either. I thought it just means like something rare, you know? What's up, Mirror Bear?
First date, pays for Six Flags, lets me play my own music on an hour ride, sit and just vibe together. Brings out $400, lets me ride on fun rides, attempts to be nice and win me panda. Drives back, still lets us vibe in car with own music, is upfront and asks to hang out again. Go to beach, good environment. Decide to watch a movie because find attractive and have been taken care of.
Unstino, what are you trying to say? The rare voice of reason. I mean, I just think it's a little much. That's the thing I can't, like, you go on an 8-hour date, you're not even home yet, and asking for another date the next day. Like, I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think when I asked my wife out again for the second time. I think I don't know if I did, but it definitely was like, was probably like, hey,
Love the
dude, I'd
dating
love to take you
advice
out
with
again.
Mr. Giesling segments.
Dating is not a game of Big Brother. Brother, when you're 6'2", it doesn't have to be. But if you're 40 right now, like Bill, and you've been trying for the past 15 years, hey, expect the unexpected. Mrs. Chen needs to sit you down and tell you about the game, because whatever game you're playing is not working, buddy. I didn't want to leave bad vibes for multiple days. Silence in the car. I mean, I don't think it's bad vibes. I just think it was bad planning. Like, there's no... Of course it's going to be silent. You know? But it's... You know what? Go. I just... My only fear, Go, is that people are going to hear this and be like, well, it worked for Go. He's a Division I varsity athlete who's 6'2". Okay? He's got a long leash. And you may say, oh, that's not fair. Why can you say that? That's life. Bill is not a 6'2" varsity athlete. He's a 6 foot.
As a 6'2" chatter, I can confirm, dating was on easy mode.
Bill is a hair over 6 foot and was the 8th string wide receiver in high school. All right? Doesn't work. Playing a different game. All right. Let's win this thing, please.
Bro read the silence and said alright, time to flip my trap card, and immediately brings her to the first place he can take his shirt off for free. Dan, you gotta play your cards when you have them.
Fulgur Bloom. All right, can we please win this dungeon now? One trick pony? That's not true. He knows how to make the weirdest orders at
Good
restaurants
morning
ever.
from Cerso's dungeon. Dan, give the Minotaur a raise. They're doing great work.
Bean Puddle. The dungeon master's on another level. Would it have been better if he got the onions instead of the 4 patties? All right, this is PB here. Feel like we aren't remotely close to finishing this dungeon. Watch us. This is a little scary though. I guarantee Miyazaki puts a guy to the left. Close. Hang in here. I'm 64. You got turned out. You asked the day after your first date with your fiance. Wait, what? "6'2" is really not that tall. Don't say that in Melf's chat. Go see a grown man cry.
As a local short king, who is also in good shape and in the military, can confirm dating life is just easier for the tall guys.
No. Can confirm that online dating at 6'3" and a lawyer was easy mode. Giga Chad. Pokaboo, thank you for the tier 1 welcome in. Please be a great item. That's it? There's got to be a secret wall. Your friend is 6'1" and his wife's not going out with him? I mean, it's not the end all be all. Just being taller, you can make more mistakes. That's it. Nice try, buddy. No baddies, thank you. I would bet money if Gogo was 5'9", the date would have gone exactly the same. Out. I'm 5'8", and dating was easy, just be funny, simple. I do think it would be helpful to have someone under 5'9" share a success story, because it's a completely different tool set. What's up, Tachywack? Was there another one up there?
Cool.
Listen, I'm 13 inches tall and date constantly. I'm drowning in coffee.
That's a whole different story. Targus, thanks for the 2 years.
Be funny looking maybe.
Find me. My 5'7" friend does dating by being absolutely yoked. It's called compensation. .55 and married at 22. Check. What's getting us? Chat, what's making that? What's getting us? Oh, that's that statue. Let's wait a second. All right, let's get this toast. Jump on the spike trap. We're cooked. Please, we've come so far. There's got to be a way to turn those things off, huh? There is not. There is, but it's cheese. So someone said there's a good helmet up there. Was that is that a Marika? Is that a Marika? Like Rick Moranis in Ghostbusters. What is that? Can you hit him? You can see if you have a Marika under your health bar. Since when? Since when did they do that? I've never seen that once. right, let's get this toast. There's our Marika. Okay, good. So we can go back and get that helmet if we need to. Let's try to get that helmet. Zero dial Monday? What do you mean? We just gave the dungeon master enough content for a week. Cooked. Any PTS fans lamenting the streaming hours? You can never catch the stream when it starts. Vegemite. Just glad you're here. You don't get the Marika up there? Where's the Marika at? Oh. Really? I never knew that's how it worked. That's kind of wild. Where did that guy come from? You wake up at 6 a.m. for this horse? Garrett, I appreciate it. That thing is... No, no, no! Eric, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And we had that. Is there anything we can use to keep the death blade off of us? Yes, why don't we just use those? Rip souls. Hang in here, hang in here. Okay, we're good. We won't die. We won't die. Prop bet. We'll make it to the boss without dying. Guaranteed. On the next one. On the next one. On the next one.
Wrong.
By the way, thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Just so you guys know, I know some people really like the advice. Some people do not. Mondays is advice day. But thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are enjoying it, I encourage you guys to hit the follow button if you haven't. Or if you're watching live on X and maybe this is your first time, thanks for being here. Hope you guys are enjoying our Suffercore Premium Live event. You gotta wait. Or we can just, you know what? Do we have? There we go. Just use one. Hey Dan, you start the stream at 5. Can you watch a VOD somewhere? Yes, the easiest place to watch them is youtube.com/DanGheesling VODs. Or if you want to catch up, !VODs in chat. Sounds like resin. What does the pace sheet look like? !pace in chat. You can see it. I love your content. You've been a thing. Dungeon vids. Yo, Tarot, thanks for being here. All right, chat. How do we get redialed? Like, I'm so... We're streamer brain cooked right now. Jack, can we get some dial? I'm still picturing the X2 ride. I know, me too. I'm still picturing going on an 8-hour date, and then the date's not even over, and you're asking the date to go on date number 2 tomorrow, it's not over. Advice on how to grow 6 to 8 inches taller. They have surgery for that, right? What do they like? Any scientists? What do they do? Do they stick rods in your legs? That has got to be the most painful thing ever. What do they do? They break. Oh my gosh. Here's this. Just get lifts in your shoes. If that's, look, the couple extra mistakes you can make because you're 6'2" is not worth the surgery. Trust me. They break your shins and put them back together. Oh, at an angle to make you tall. Oh man, how? No judgment, but how is that legal? Isn't that so dangerous? That has to be so dangerous. Advice Monday, how do you ask your boss for a raise plus sweat equity? How big is the company? I mean, that just... Yeah, I'm trying to work out your stream. Can we keep the breaking shins talk to a minimum? Yeah, I got you. All right. We got a prop bet up. Give me a prop bet. We'll make it to the boss. We'll make it to the boss without dying.
Dan, advice on how to find a girl who will play Counter-Strike and eat burger patties with me. All the girls I meet draw the line at 2 burgers and singular egg rolls.
I mean, there's gotta be like... There's not like a CSGO dating app? We should ask Squeaks. You know what I mean? Because the game's been around for so long. It's called Discord. That's not true. Wolves at my door and his girlfriend Kate, they play CSGO. Maybe it's not as rare as we think. Kate plays CSGO. Overwatch is the biggest game that people find significant others on. Really? Not World of Warcraft? You met your wife on Reddit? Sea-based, is that true? Or are you memeing? No judgment, but if it's true, it's worth exploring. My girl plays Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 with me. Timmy Tonka. You haven't been on the Alaskan cruise yet. You can't call her your girl. Does she call you my guy? That's not true. She's does not call you my man. I'm not BMing Timmy Tonka. I'm just keeping it. I'm trying to keep the integrity of the advice segment alive. The integrity. Met your wife at Pizza Hut for real? Your mom and stepdad met in World of Warcraft in 2007. I have some questions about that, none of which are appropriate, but can I ask, or does that mean? Can I ask? Can I ask you a question? It's not. No, it's not. It's not a question to be mean. It's just a question. It's not baiting. It's just a legit question. Because it's not really something funny to talk about, but I just feel like it would provide context. I need approval to ask. If when that person responds yes or no, can one of the mods pin it so I can? Yes, go ahead. Were your parents together when your mom was playing WoW? That's what I was just wondering. What do you mean, yup, there it is? I was just wondering. That's the question. I'm not asking questions. Okay, that's separate from many years. Okay. How did you... Nikito. How did you feel about your mom meeting someone on World of Warcraft? I wasn't the only one wondering, chat. Like, how did you... Do you play WoW too? It wasn't that big a deal. You've been playing together? Wait. So you and your mom play together, and then you added a third to your guild, and you guys all quested together, and then the third asked your mom out on a date? Basically, we're in a raiding guild. Did you know your stepdad before your mom knew him? Imagine your friend is playing WoW with you and then he's your stepdad. Keto, you want to hop on a Discord call? You like the advice? It's not at the cost of pace. I'm with you. For it to work perfectly, we have to be in a hard boss to do the advice. Because then I don't have to pay attention. We already know the patterns. Please. How is this guy this hard? All right, hop on the Discord. I'm in there. Discord.gg/DanGheesling. The ball of fire comes out so fast. All right, Raven, don't let me miss it. I got my eyes on you. It's GM Monday. Are these guys weak to holy? Not a shred of GM tape. That's not true, Garrett.
Please get some dang
I said thank you for waking up early to watch the show.
Can we get some dang
RJ,
packs
thank you for the
back to
10
check?
gifted. You piece of absolute. Appreciate the support. Chad, if you've been gifted from RJ, please use your first dang emoji at RJ as a sign of thank you. Thank you. Slippy, slippy. One more, one more. Yo.
Yo,
What's going on?
not much, just procrastinating at work.
What do you do for work?
I'm a software engineer.
My man. Yeah, am I on monitor 1 or 2 right now?
Monitor 2, definitely.
I respect it. Are you working from home or working at the office?
If I was at office, I'd probably get yelled at, so
Oh.
I'm working from home.
So you said that your mom and stepdad met in WoW.
Yeah,
And
so like,
yeah,
my
hit-
mom and
yeah.
I, we started playing WoW around like 2004
That's
together.
That's pretty awesome.
And we had been doing like raids through like well, around like TBC and Village King. We
Okay.
were like raiding together, and we were in a raid with like hundreds of other people.
Okay.
So like you know, we would just talk in the guild chat, and that's basically how I assume me and my mom basically met my stepdad at the same time.
Can I ask you a couple like detailed questions?
Sure.
What kind of character was your mom?
She was she played a Draenei shaman.
Okay. Was it
She was
was
a
her
healer.
was her name evident that she was a girl?
No, I mean, she always she would actually go into the general chat and talk about how girls don't play WoW.
Okay.
And talk about how she was a 400-pound man or something.
Okay. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're on a raid, and then
Yeah.
how did the raid guy become your stepdad?
I mean, just talk. They were friends, and like eventually just kept talking.
But like, were you
Yeah.
raiding with like, was he just part of your guild? Like, did you know who he was, or just?
No, he was just part of the guild. We just talked via like TeamSpeak and stuff.
Okay, and then would you be in the same team speak call with your mom and so what kind of character was he, just so I know for context?
He was the main tank of the guild. He played a fighter
Would you know what like race and
or
class?
warrior.
What
He was a human.
Okay. So you're all in these calls together, so you, your mom, and this guy? The warrior?
Yeah.
Okay. And like is it all just strictly WoW talk? Like, hey, you know,
I mean, when we're raiding, yeah, but like, you know, you just talk like throughout the week, you know, about anything.
got it. So at some point he realized like your mom was your mom. Like, did you sense anything going on? Like, hey, they're spending a lot of time together in like the Forbidden Woods, not raiding with everyone else?
I mean, yeah, I mean, he came to visit us one time. Like, I was told that we were they were just friends, or whatever, because he traveled a lot for his work. So he came down to Florida as part of his job and visited us while he was like staying down there.
So what did your mom say? Like, hey, like, you know, Olga Thor, the warrior's coming to visit us?
I mean, I knew him as Jim at that point, but yeah, basically, he said that basically he was just gonna stay for like a week until like he had to leave for his job.
You're gonna
And-
stay for a week.
Yeah, because he had to be down in Florida for the week.
Oh, but not stay with you for the week.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So then, so your mom's like, oh, this guy's just in town. We're gonna hang out with him.
Yeah, I mean, I had known him for like 2 years when this happened too.
Okay.
This wasn't like a short a series of events.
Did you play WoW together when he was in town?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
we did like dungeons or whatever together.
okay. And then so then how did it progress? Like at some point, did he like send you a private message on WoW saying, "Hey, like I like your mom"?
No, my mom actually told me at one point.
What did she say?
When she was just saying, so Jim and I are, dating. Are you okay with this? And I said, yeah, that's fine.
But you didn't say like, but mom, he's a human warrior. You can't.
True. If he had been playing Paladin, maybe it'd be more palatable.
So then that was it. Like, so then can you look back at some moments when you were raiding with him where he was like, all right, maybe that he's like spending too much time defending my mom and not me in these raids? Or it wasn't like that?
No, it was nothing like that.
Okay. So then did they get married in game?
No, they got married in real life.
Were there any like callbacks in the wedding to like WoW stuff?
Yeah, I mean they it was mentioned, I believe, in like the one of the vows or whatever.
Okay.
How they met. And they had dated for about a decade before they got married too, so
Oh, okay.
it's not like things were going like super fast.
That's cool. So was there ever a point when the three of you played together and then like you kind of fell off and then they just went raiding without you?
I mean, they kept playing. I stopped playing around like Cataclysm because combination of me just not enjoying the game as much and also having to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
But they still, like, to this day play together. I believe they are playing Final Fantasy 14 now together, but yeah.
That's pretty awesome. So if you ever wanted to like hang out or catch up with them, you could just like sign in and hang out.
Exactly, yeah. Because I have done stuff together with them, like on these games. That's the main way we connect.
That's pretty awesome. Do you think that you'll meet a significant other through a MMO?
I think it's unlikely. I feel like these stories are like 1 in 1,000, but there's always the option.
Yeah.
It's always possible.
All right. Well, hey, thank you for hopping on, and I just had a lot of questions. I didn't know if there was any like resentment. All right, last question. When you guys would win a big raid, would he roll need or greed?
Would I roll need or greed?
Did he roll need or greed?
No, he was always like make sure everyone was like getting what they needed.
Yeah, he was. Yo, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, thanks for watching, man. See ya.
See ya.
Of course he's not gonna roll greed. He's got the girl that he's going after and her son in the same guild. Come on now. No, that's pretty awesome. That's got to be cool to have. You piece parents that play an MMO, like you just join them anytime. Dan, what happened? We were scheduled to play Abby today. What the heck is ABI? Nerdy Neanderthal. I don't know what that means. Also, what is this dungeon? Didn't you meet your wife in Ultima Online? I did not. I did not. It's a dungeon where you have to look at the screen to beat. I got you. Fair enough. Fair enough. You met your wife on a ladder? Well, it certainly wasn't Armin's, because Armin pulls those as fast as humanly. No, chat. Why in chat if you met your significant other in an MMO? I bet there's probably 1 to 5 more people here. % of chat met him in an MMO. No, but very close to it. I just wonder how you get over that hurdle, you know? Does Tinder count as an MMO? I don't think so. You call Tinder a video game? I don't think so.
Dan was an honest farmer boy when he met his wife. He would wear a black bandana as a headband and nothing but overalls. One day he came into town, Big Brother energy, and thirst trapped his way into victory.
It's just not true. Met your wife on a cruise to Hawaii? You're the only 2 kids on the ship. You mean were there a lot of old people on the ship? Hey Dan, just letting you know the betting app is broken. I saw you enter this dungeon an hour and a half ago. We're gonna get to the boss right now. My wife did not watch Big Brother. I did see my mom this weekend and she's like, why did you ask me about the average age of someone on an Alaskan cruise? And I told her and she goes, someone your age went on an Alaskan cruise? And I was like, yeah. She's like, did they like it? Chat, my mom's been in the travel industry for 50 years. 50. Oddly enough, my mom doesn't travel really at all. Just for work. Please! Alright, we're winning, chat. We're winning. The Alaskan cruise is the best one I've ever done, triple question mark, pizza face nerd. Wasn't it cold the whole time? Would you be willing to give advice to someone who's trying to get a date online? See, I know where my expertise is. I could look at your profile and help you, but I can help you once you get the date. But the actual, like, navigating the apps, that's out of my element. Gotta go in the summer is 65 and perfect. How long is too soon to go on vacation with someone you're dating? You have to ask that. The answer is no. You couldn't pay me to hop on a Discord call with you? It's not very nice, Toph Zero. Why would you say that? I'm extremely kind to the first time callers. Second time callers, they get a little ribbing. All right, can we please win this?
4 minutes of ads. Bro took that revenue leak clip to Heart Lamau.
Armin Anderson, we run 4 minutes of ads every hour. That's it, man. That's it.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Nerdy, thanks for the prime. I appreciate it. So that's 26 minutes of... No. 56 minutes of content. Armin, if I load up one of the games you've worked on, like Madden, I get hit with an ad before the game even boots up. Every game you work on serves me with more ads per square foot than you'll get in here in a linear year. Not even close. And you work on the monetization team. So you're gonna come here to talk about ads? And you're using a Prime? You work on the monetization team for Madden and you're using a Prime here and complaining about ads? Yeah, I'm not going to see any chats out of Armin for a while, are we? You think you're worth my non-prime? I mean, it's just a matter of time until Cosmic Nova sees the other emotes you have hidden away. But I'm not going to be the one to tell her that. I think we run straight here.
Thank you. Can we please get some dang pack spam in the chat?
Mad Dog. What the heck, Mad Dog? Oh, we're in trouble. What is that? That's it? One at a time. I do like these guys are from Dark Souls, right?
Thanks for the entertainment.
Are they Basilics? Hang in here. Don't death me. Don't death me. Is there anything important down there? Is there anything important down there? No. Okay. Mad Dog, thank you for the 12 gifted. If you've been gifted a sub from Mad Dog, please do your first take emoji. Mad Dog! Fine, just take it easy. Take it easy, big fella. These guys are from Dark Souls, right? I like that, man. Is Elden Ring and Dark Souls in the same world? No? Well, how can they have the same enemies if they're not from the same world? Yeah, I think if the viewership is there, we'll probably go from this no vig run to another one. And another. And another. And another. And another. Yeah! Sure, in 2026. You're gonna look at this face right here and think we're not gonna beat the DLC. Chad, you know how much time there is left in the year 2024? You don't think we don't even have that many bosses left to take out? Why in chat if you think we beat this game in 2024? And in chat if no. 33%. Please, 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 please. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Where'd they go? Oh, jeez, I thought that was one of those. Last boss is impossible with Vig. Has to be possible. Did we miss anything back there?
Better chance of Dan going on another reality TV show than beating the DLC before the end of 2024.
It's not true. We're done with TV shows. Last boss can be beaten no hit, but you won't because it requires what you inevitably mix to. A new podcast came out today with Tamara, though. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it. Easy, boss? Let me solo her is in YouTube chat. Let me solo her. Hope all is well. We haven't talked since Melania. It's easy, boss. This guy's easy. Chat, this guy's easy. You have 95 streaming days. Take away the holidays, you got about 90 days. How many okay, Monfo, how many bosses do we have left? How many bosses? $30? That's one boss every 3 days. Come on now. We're taking out 2 per day minimum. Minimum. Dan, when normies ask what you do outside of reality TV, how do I explain Twitch? I just don't. I don't say anything. I'm like, huh? What do you do for work? That's what I do. Huh? What do you do for work? People just want to talk about themselves. Stun. What's this guy weak to? How can this dungeon be so tough and this guy is so easy? I will say we're not doing a lot of D to him though. We're not doing a lot of D. We'll put the PB up though. I really don't think it's gonna go 10. It took you 1,000 deaths to beat the first boss of the DLC. It's going 2025. Doubt. Very big doubt. Let's actually swap this out. We got our optimal on. There's a better optimal one, isn't there? What's the one? Is there a better optimal one than that? Blade of Mercy, but I don't know how many crits we're gonna get on this piece. We got Shard of Alexander, yeah. Okay, we got him. Caramel Lizard, thank you for the 5 months. Downfall, and thank you for the 10 months. Mr. Sam, thank you for the bits. He's a backstab berry. Use the green to R1 him to death. Not a bad idea. Holy. Maybe, I'm gonna say this, maybe we don't L2 him ever. No way he pops a bubble and kills us. He healed? Wait, he healed?
Dan, I have faith you'll finish the DLC by Christmas. Yeah, for sure Christmas. Definitely Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas for sure.
Yeah.
Christmas 2025.
Don't +2 that. Naruto, thanks for the bits. Take a mouthful of that, buddy. PB. Almost P, almost B. PB. We'll take PB. We'll take PB. We'll take PB. We'll take PB. It's not going 10, chat. I would go all in. I would take every red cent you have and shove it all in. It's not going 10. No way. We need Gamba. I would make the Gamba 2 minutes and 10 attempts. I'll open it up. You want me to do the Gamba? I got the Gamba. All right, someone else got the Gamba. All right. We'll do it live then. We'll do it live. All right, why not us? Why not now?
Give this chump the business, Dan.
New move. I'll take it though. New move. Great Rumbler. Thanks for the 43 months of Prime. I appreciate it. Chat, what's this guy weak to? After we beat this guy, is the whole area cleared? We should try and get that helmet in here though, huh? He's weak to holy? And what are we doing this for? All right, let's bust out the Golden Wave Maker, a Surso Yeet family lineage special. He's not weak to holy. Who said he's weak to holy? Those were Team Blue operatives. Holy scales with faith. I switched weapons because chat said he was weak to holy. Just for that, I'm making this one up. I'm making this one up. You want a one guy me? Get golden vowed yourself. All's fair in love and PBs.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
This guy is not going past 10. Never have, never will. Literally. We haven't had a flail finish all DLC. That's a little rich. If something big doesn't change soon, it's going past 20. All right, Wes. How's that for something big? Oh, Wes, how's that for something big? You want something big? PB? 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 Shred of a PB. All right. This is the run. Raven, I missed the talisman. You never told me where it was. Just R1 him. With the PB. What? What? Should we just get, should we swap one out for the two-headed turtle?
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Celluloid Spirit, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. What was the talisman? I didn't pick up a talisman. Turtle should be on always. I like turtles. Merlin's be alls. Thank you for the 42 months of prime. Appreciate it. Oh, he's on X Games mode. Peace. We can get him. This guy's easy, man. This guy's easy. Literally easy. Yeah, what's he weak to? Respect the fight, take your time, no sweat. I got you. Oh. Stagger and green management. I got you. We need more green, man.
burger after burger after burger.
Daff, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I think we're gonna have college football this week Wednesday, so it'll be no Elden Ring Wednesday, but everything else Elden Ring in the gullet. Vegemite, we do not use Skadju. We do not use Skadju. Sometimes Dan says something like we need more green. That's how you know he's gonna L2. What do you mean? You're pre-jacking reading our moves? Input reading more than an Elden Ring boss. +2. Do I hate Metter? Who's Metter? Chat, who's Metter? So we're a two-hit Anthony, so we should have all the Dion that we can provide ourselves. We need premium D.
Let's go.
Daddy says yup yup.
OAS, thank you for the 17 months. What is that even from? What is that even from, chat? I know, but where did that even come from? During Elden Ring. The first time I heard it, you were fighting Radahn. Hot Sauce Mel says, hey Dan, lightning does hurt you. Alright, let's go win this thing. Wait, is this your first ever run of the DLC? Mad Max 07. It is. It is. You seemed a little quizzical about that. Is something quizzical about it to you? Why use big word? Kosinski GM.
Let's go.
How much longer should I ignore Star Sleep? I was thinking about 2 more streams to ignore Star Sleep. Star Sleep is a Johnny come lately. Comes to 1 stream every 10 days and gets mad because I don't see his resub message. Friend from college, by the way. Star Sleep has missed out on so many stream metas. He doesn't know who Faint Bunny is. We're close, man. Sippy Hendren, Dippy Hendren. Greeted it. Ooh, couple more. Star Sleep is a mix between Hob and CM Punk. Literally. I couldn't give you a better description. What does that mean? That's who Star Sleep is. Oh. He sounds awesome. He was pretty cool in college. We had a good time in college. Seen him 3 times since college. My wedding, his wedding, and a random trip to Orlando. Winter Park, Florida. Yeah, I just saw the first date post-mortem from librarian. Has the second date been discussed? Domination, we got a couple story arcs going on. We wrapped up the Six Flags date today. The Alaskan cruise will probably be about 3 weeks from now.
Go.
I appreciate all the horsing you continue doing in these streams. It allows me the time to put together a projector for Cerso's journey.
Anarchy. I don't know what a projector for his journey means, but thank you for the 23 months. I appreciate it. We got confirmation Alaskan cruise is real. Yeah, before I bring on anyone to talk advice, they're gonna have to prove it. So Alaskan cruise sent me the invoice of the cruise or the receipt. Do I cook? I do. I made omelets on Sunday and grilled on Saturday. Do you cook? I cook all the time, especially Mondays through Fridays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/DanGheesling.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Stun me before you stun yourself. One of my favorite high school classes, culinary arts, UPeace. So I feel like as a kid, like at least you're not really allowed to be in the kitchen. Wait, is that Godfrey back there? You're not really allowed to be in the kitchen, you know? So like I wasn't able to cook stuff till like high school. No, kids are actually not stupid. Kids can actually do a lot. I think it's the parents that. Como se dice? I'd be surprised what a kid can do.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Moke Plays gifted a tier 1 sub to Charcept. They have given 92
Moke.
gift subs in the channel.
Morgan. I don't know Moog's name. Thank you for the gifted. Appreciate it. Katie. Moog, have we ever said your name, your first name, correctly? I have. Thank you for the gifted. I appreciate it. I'm close. I've never said it. All right. It's time. Moog, have you beaten the DLC? Wait. PB? There's elements of Catherine O'Hara in this song. That's PB. We're close. We're close to PB. Catherine O'Hara. Doesn't it sound like Catherine O'Hara? Same composer. Impartial derivative. With a name like Impartial Derivative, how do you know it's the same composer? Clip farming, shaking my head. Buddy, we got 25 bosses to beat. Why do you think I'm clip farming on this sweat lord? Stunned him out of his wings of V. Here we go. Chad, does the Matrix still hold up? We gotta go towards. Yes. I watched like, I watched like the first 20 minutes and fell asleep, but I want to watch it. It does hold up. I don't think I've ever seen the Matrix sequels. Sleeping during the Matrix is a total dad move? What are you trying to say? Two and three are fine. The new one isn't. They made a fourth one? Since when? Wonder how we dodged that. Is Keanu in it? Keanu, there's a fourth Matrix? I never heard of that. Slime Mandrill, first time chatter says, Dan, always keeping up with the times. I didn't even know I thought there was just a trilogy. Were people excited about it, or? No, when they announced it, were people excited? Saw it in the cinema, it was rubbish. Tell me you're from the UK without telling me you're from the UK. Johnny Peepers. Brought beans to the cinema to watch a film. How do you know I'm British? This is the first boss today, yeah. All right, let's go get this toast. This is the run. This is the run. Neil Patrick Harris is in the Matrix 4. Good, perfect start. One more, one more. PB. Drink from the PB cup. From the PB cup. With a backhand. Chad, I'm fighting this guy knowing that this is the slowest boss in the game. Like, this guy cannot telegraph anymore, man. He literally, like, there is no greater telegraph than this guy right here. Hans, thanks for the 8 months. I appreciate it. The greed has never failed you. I'm with you. He sends you his next move via mail. Do people still do that? Play chess via email? Before the internet, did people play chess via mail? Yes, that's kind of wild. Correspondence chess? Some people do. Chess by Mail has its own rules and ratings. But like, why can't... What's the upside to doing that? Imagine waiting 4 months to not have a rook anymore. Valadori, thanks for the 43 months. This runs for you.
Hey Tanner, does he go to the bathroom for you too?
Dedicated run. Give me my red back. Molehold, what do you mean dedicated run? Dedicated runs go well. All right, let's go win this thing. Dedicated run is war chest doubt. Dan going 50 deaths with Captain Telegraph. That's pretty good, man. Z-Boot, first time chatter, welcome. Moog, have you beaten the DLC? Captain Telegraph. On the final boss, I got you. It's not going to 2025. With play like this, does it look like it's going to 2025? Captain Telegraph. Please land it. How's this for Captain Telegraph? They call me Alexander Graham Bell. Death Knight's long shaft axe. Cerulean City Amber Medallion. Did we just got... Chat, is this what I think it is? Circulean City. Boost FP to the utmost. Look at the blue man. Wait, let's go get that helmet. More blue than Vig. All these guys should be dead, right? 130,000 souls. Kiss those runes goodbye. What do you mean kiss them goodbye? They should all be dead. Why wouldn't they be dead? How do we get up there? It's a great song. All right, let's go get this. Apparently, like I cannot miss out on a good imp. You know, a good imp hat. It's too good. It's too good, man. These guys are hard. These guys are hard to see, man. What the heck?
Mr. Hidetaka Miyazaki-san.
Fix it. Look at those runes back. We'll get them back. We'll get them back. How did that... Chat, what... Was that supposed to happen like that? The red counters bosses to particular, or death to a particular boss. Wait a second. Our souls will be in front of us. Right? Those souls are gone, brother. Yeah! All right, so we can get the helmet. Was the helmet worth 130K? We're about to find out. We're literally about to find out. Maybe they're still there. All right, so we're gonna get one shot at this because we'll lose our Marika. Let me put this on here just in case.
My man is flushing runes about as quick as Team Red flushes dang coins.
Easter Sam, that's just not true. Do we need to get this thing to drop?
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
YouTube Andy needing attention with my Prime sub.
Chuck, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. What's your name on YouTube? Thank you for using your Prime here. I appreciate it. So now we're all the way back at the beginning, right? No Marika. Yo, this is where we talk to him about... To me, this is dating hallway, man. Oh, I see this hallway. I just think about the Six Flags date now. We close? Is that where we need to get to? Yeah, I mean, I want to be the guy that is, I will say that is the closest I've ever come to being broken on the channel. But I give that, like, we were at 99.5% chance of not breaking. It broke through the armor a little bit, not much though. All right. Let's get this toast. All right. Is there a page in the Dan Giesling program for approaching girls at the gym? Yeah, here's exactly what you do. You think to yourself, should I approach this girl at the gym? Like, should I approach this girl at the gym? What does the program say? Should I do it?
I have one word in answer to what you just asked me. No! How about a big no?
Don't do it. No one's there for that. All right. So we got to get up there. Dan, if you turn into a candlestick, death light doesn't affect you. What the heck is candlestick? Where do we go here, chat? Up the ladder. Will I ever get another Friday chaos stream? I don't know what you're talking about. Can we jump on it from here? I didn't stream on Friday. Not this one. Another trap. This one. No. No. Okay. What's mimicked here, chat? What's mimicked here? Okay. Oh. You piece of garbage. Where's it at? Get on the other side of the bridge and get to the ledge. What does that mean? Left side, jump over the railing. Oh, I see. Like right there. Right there. Okay, I got you. I'm with you. We could actually get there now. When do we jump? What is Mimic Veil? Is it just something we have to wear? There's a talisman that improves Death Blight. What does it look like? Raises immunity. Happy. Who is ever gonna find this?
Your Majesty.
Lion imp head? I heard steps. What is it? What's the lore? What's the lore? Head made from largely unadulterated head of an impish golem, resembling a lion. Life forces faintly clings to it. What does it give you? It gives you Vig.
John in Tennessee, go ahead. What you want to say?
That's trash, dog. Get off the airwaves.
Oh, come on, man.
Get out of here. There's nowhere else to go. What about up there? Oops. Is there anything up there? Other side of the thirst trap? What was that, chat? What was that? It's Glovewort. All right. That's good prog you, man. That's great prog you. Another dungeon up, another dungeon down. The last boss area is west of Templetown. Ruins Grace, you take a spring up the cliff west of Templetown. This way? West of Templetown. What about here? Why don't we go there before we just zip on out of here? That's above. Oh, it's late game. All right, I'll trust you. West of Templetown. Got it. JH on YouTube says, does he see this chat? He most definitely sees this chat. I said, two. By the way, if you're watching on X right now, thank you for being here. I'm going to type hello in the chat too. Why is everyone BMing me? All right. All right, good. East of Templetown. Got you, thank you. Marcellus Wallace. Man, chat, is this the last non-remembrance boss we have? Radio Star and Cake on X, what's going on? I'd rather become a full-time afternoon streamer than stream on Twitter. Brendo's Crim, see that's the thing. Like we can stream here, there, everywhere, and it doesn't affect anything. We didn't go on TikTok today. These jokes are so bad they became good. Gives galactic BM of all time, receives a shred of BM, axe surprise W bit. What? Doesn't affect anything, takes 2 hours to set up. I mean, it's semi-true. But once you set it up once, it's pretty straightforward. Exclamation point pace if you want to see the predictions stuff. You want to see the cleared bosses? I got you. If you want to see it, you're probably not the only one that wants to see it. Flying Dutchman. Here's the bosses that have been cleared. Black Gowl Knight, Dancing Lion, Anzi, Relania, Ghost Flame Dragon, Chief Blood Fiend, Ghost Flame Dragon 2, Death Knight, Golden Hippopotamus, Black Knight, E-Dread. Isn't that a streamer? Dryleaf Dane, Ravla the Bear, Mesmer, Rikishi, Curseblade Labyrinth, Ruglia the Great Bear, Ancient Dragonman, Jory. With 18 minus 43 left to go. What percentage are we at? 41.86%. So one hard boss down. Why did I pronounce them like that? Like what? When did you beat the second bear? There's rumors of a Friday stream in the afternoon. Wow, only 3 remembrances? That's insane. What do you mean? That's insane. Did I miss the stream? Travel east. Looking around the southern side. This way? Did I give my controller to beat the second bear? No, we did it. We're close. I feel like after this enemy, then I will probably be ready for a remembrance. Follow the cliff. I got you. What do you mean copium? Right there. There it is. Black and white. Clear as crystal. Now where? Wrong one. Okay. Further along the way, I got you. Did I see Hobbs smash his sponsored controller? No, you got a clip? You got a clip of that? Was it during a sponsored stream? I think we're on this wall right here. Chat, why don't people like Fextra Life? I'm middle of the road. To me, it's like Wikipedia. Why don't people like Fextra Life?
Missed you, Daniel.
Yo, Everyday Italian, welcome back. Thanks for the 16 months. This one? Unreliable info? Keep hitting it. There's a nearby pile of rocks you need to break. Is that the one we need to go up, though? Okay. So there's some rocks nearby. Let's find them. Up ahead. The heck? The message points in the direction to go. The message is just words. What do you mean? Message doesn't. Messages in Souls games don't have emotes. Is this new in Elden Ring? When did they start doing that? DLC? Bloodborne? That's pretty cool.
NGL Dan, that guy's message is not nearly as helpful as your crab message. I still go back to that message just to look at it sometimes.
Yo,
you were way ahead of your time.
Green Bean, thank you. I appreciate it. Not everyone appreciates a good Souls message. I'm glad you do. Hob clip, forewarning, hob clip.
Next controller.
You get sponsored to use this controller? What's next controller? That's the whole clip right there. All right. Press on.
Let's go.
If you listen closely, you can hear the controller land in 4 different spots.
Titan, thanks for the 14 months. Appreciate it. Oh, what's up here? This looks like old Elden Ring. I don't get how you could ever get to the point of smashing a controller ever. Content. I don't want to break the fourth wall for you though, but content. Northern Nameless Mausoleum. Boss?
Let's go.
No
Strong
way.
ahead.
Chat. The amount of love this game shows to the community that coagulates once a year in Pittsburgh, PA, might be second to none. I mean, literally.
Furianimo.
Starman, thank you for the 3 months. What is this guy doing up here just in a little basement area? What's he doing? Just hanging out in here? I mean, that's full cosplay. Fur play, I guess you'd call it.
Damn. I can't bear to see you lose to this boss. Dang hands.
Arbart, thanks for the bits. keynote speaker of FurCon. Fur play is something else? What do you mean? I'll reset the PB meter.
Let's go.
I'm a bear, LOL. Thanks for the 16 months. Appreciate it. All right, let's go get this toast. Okay, we're a one-hit Marty. Hey Dan, sub 3, you got this. You're so awesome. I love you. Paint Bunny. Why did Paint Bunny just come around right when we fought the bear guy? Holy.
Dan, if you defeat this furry, you will be making very powerful and furry enemies in the community.
What? You absolute. Furries may be fierce, but we got him up here in the strategery department.
Bear down for midterms.
Can't be the L2s.
John in Tennessee, go ahead. What you want to say?
Sheep.
Subscription Steve, thanks for the 29 months. I appreciate it.
Hey Don, 19 months. Here's to many more. You're my work watch daily. Absolutely not a paid chatter.
Old Game Dad, thanks for the 19 months. What do you do for work, you piece? The boss barely had any HP left and you threw. Velvet Computer. I know you're newish around here. We've never thrown one run. Ever. With Sir So Yeet. Never have, never will.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Drendos, Crim. Tip $3. You better kill this guy fast or the entire stream is going to be the same 6 TTS puns. We can't bear it. Oh, the death was Grizzly. Beat him until he's blue and brown. This is a polarizing boss for sure. Oh, for sure. You got him next time.
Brendos, thanks for the bits or the support. I appreciate it.
Never thrown a run? Then why did you sanction Gang Horse?
What do you mean sanction? Cause you think I do. I don't. Sippy sippy. One more. He's gonna bear us.
John in Tennessee, go ahead. What you want to say?
Trash!
Oh, come on, man.
Trash!
You thought it was over, but we're barely getting started, big guy.
Not true. That's just flat out not true. This is the run. Faint Bunny says, "Hey Dan, sub 6."
Didn't realize Shadow of the ERDTREE was set in Yellowstone Park. End this man and end these puns.
He's gonna go big face. He's gonna go big face. Middle face. Oh, we wasted it. Tinkering.
Ooh. 4 months of stinky amazing gameplay.
Please. One more, one more. Finish him.
If you're going to do bad puns, you have to dig deep and be an Ursa Minor.
Red. They give you the full suit. Red Bear Claw, Fang Helm, Rivet Armor, Rivet Greaves. Huge payout. What was the payout? Hey Dan, I knew you could do a sub 6. I never lost faith, not even for a moment. Faint Bunny. Maybe we got to give it its due day on the catwalk. Full fur. It's called Rivet. It's like something else, man. Wait, didn't they give us bear paws, or is paws the weapon? Paws are the weapon? Claw of a great bear wielded without modification by Red Bear, whose name is lost to madness. After killing the red bear in a blood-soaked bout, he became fascinated with the untamed glory of its fursuit. I wish to be a bear, no more, no less. That's the wrong helm for that set. Looks like the right helm for me, buddy. If that's wrong, I don't want to be right. I mean, did Apollo play this game with this suit? I feel like he owes it to his community to do that. Where's it's like a weird little helm. Yeah, that's not that right helm. It's not the right helm. Wait. That playthrough's only for tier 3 subs? Let me ask you this, chat. With that one dropping like a sack of russets, the pace sheet, we get to watch it live. But he doesn't know how many deaths because we'd have to click back and show him. But it's not on this screen either. We'll do it live then. So this guy right here, whoever this is, I'm going to click it, but you'll be able to look up here. It'll tell you the name. I don't want to be spoiled. But is this boss accessible? Is that boss accessible? It is. Yes, no? No. Oh, no? Yes, oh, no. It's another dungeon. Not accessible yet. Okay. Are we ready for another chat? Now let's play the game. We're gonna play the game. The game of let's talk remembrance bosses without saying their names. So let's So, how many remembrance bosses are left? East side of Mesmer's Castle. 7. Chat, is there... People are excited about the abandoned woods for sure. Is there another one in Mesmer's Castle that is like... not as good? My man's gonna be playing this game till the end of time. Not as good. Why don't we do the not as good one? Because it's not as good. That means we can like save the good one for after the not as good one. But basically we're done here, right? This whole area is cleared out. There's 2 in Mesmer's Castle. One is easier than the wood ones. One is harder. Why don't we just go do the easier one in Mesmer Castle? Mesmer Castle, Abysmus Woods. Yeah. Isoleucine gets it. We want the pogs to go up, not go down. Explore the right side of Mesmer's Castle. Where would we start at? First floor? Far right, Grace. Really? There's this much castle? Wait, that whole thing was Mesmer's Castle? The Black Keep. I got you. I don't want to lose these souls though. So we're gonna explore the right side of the castle. That's the directive.
Let's go.
Young Susleen, thanks for the 26 months. Get ready to learn no souls. So we're gonna check out new fresh area. The right side of Mesmer's. Wait, you can't use your horse here? These souls are as good as gone. Talk to my crab eggs. Why are there crabs just on the roof of a building? Thin beast bones. Vibing. So this is Mesmer's Castle.
Let's go.
Slamilton, thank you for the 45 months. I appreciate it. Guessing we have to make this jump. We have to make that jump. Don't ever talk to me about Elden Ring the rest of your life. I work keep scheduling meetings while you stream. Can you write them a letter? Are they Zoom meetings? They're Zoom meetings. Just put a JPEG of your face up there. Can't believe we didn't explore any of this castle. Copies. Different entrance. We have to make that jump, huh? Am I watching Big Brother this year? I am not. Are you? Whoa. What is that? Let them know who you're repping. Bargain bin Mesmer? Ember of Mesmer. The heck?
Let's go.
We have Mesmer at home.
You know there's gonna be a good item down one of these slides. There has to be. +2 TTS. We have Mesmer at home. Red Stripe, thanks for the 20-0 streak. I appreciate it. Yo, Andor Landor? There's no items down here, huh? Behold lever. You versus the you she told you about. Please be worth it. Stormhawk feathers. Okay, nice and easy. 07 ad eaters, by the way. They were nice and didn't put any enemies up here for us. I appreciate that. This Crabba. Why not us? Why not now? Necessary item ahead. This place is pretty quiet. Used prick.
America, mother to us all, favor me with thy grace. I have met many who would threaten or distress thee, and quelled each and all, and I hereby swear to never cease. So please, grant me thy grace. Leave me.
Why does it look like Cerso?
Light. Queen Marika, I implore thee, bestow thy grace. Take not from me.
Queen Marika's the one on the cross, right? On the rounded cross. What the heck do we do? Iris of Grace, Iris of Occultation. Where are they? I want to read them before we just blindly trust you, chat. What are they in? They're consumables? Where are they? You have no need for the grace? I just want to read what they are, though. Tools? Where's the tools? Oh, right there. Place on the eye of another to deny them lights in all forms. Place on the eye to deny them lights in all forms can be used to receive a blessing of an equipped great room at the cost of all runes currently held. In the realm of the shadow, this artifice was employed by the priests of the ERDTREE to intensify the fears to their flock to the magnificent effect. Iris of Grace. Placed in the eye to grant them the light of grace as a fleeting blessing. Can be used to receive the blessing of an equipped great rune. In the realm of the shadow, the artifice was employed by the priest to quell the fears. So you either cause the fears or you are the fears.
Queen Marika, take not.
So give him the occult to get a weapon.
I would not. Am I not pure? Defile thee, I would never. I ask, why wouldst thou think to purloin from
What's purloin mean?
Deignest thou not to look upon me? All this time, I held in my heart.
Who is this?
Thee.
Chat, who is that? Quilin? Quilin? Quilin from Dark Souls 2? Mesmer's guy who invades you? Quilin's great sword. A piercing sword. Quilin devoted his all to the crusade and remade his greatsword in the shape of a lance wielded by his liege, aspiring to become the second Mesmer. It's a guy that invaded me twice. You can't attack with it in here. You did the right thing. So why was he just locked in this? So who was he praying for in 2? He was praying to Marika for what? For grace? We didn't give him grace. Because he lost to you twice. So what if you go in there before you fight him? Or he's not in there until Mesmer eats it. He's playing for +2s. There's someone walking around out there. Rune of an unsung hero. You can't, he drops his key from one of the invasions. I got you. I Nice try, buddy. Ember of Mesmer. Faint Bunny says, hey Dan, amazing dodge. Wow. To be fair, that was a great dodge. Well, thank you. No, absolutely not. How close were we to a Grace or to a Bonnie?
Mind the gap.
That was a lot of souls too, wasn't it? Where do we jump next? Up there. Holy chat. Do we have enough to level up? We had to be close to level up. It's okay. We'll get those souls back. Chat, he is trolling. Leveling up is our only way to make our character stronger. Why would I troll that? Literally. At least down, we're down at least one level. Look at that, frame perfect. Heal me. The heck is that? Hey Dan, amazing jump over the gap. Tree app. I can't glance, chat. You can't. I can't glance here. Stop typing funny messages in chat. I can't glance. Chat, for production. How close are we to a bonfire?
There's a bonfire right next to me, Dan. We can snuggle up to it if you'd like.
Scootish,
I have one word in answer to what you just asked me. No! How about a big no?
But thank you. Thank you for the 9 months. There we go. How do we get that purple item? How do we get that purple item? Is Bonnie this way? We just gotta get Bonnie, man. Bonnie this way. Go back to first hallway. We got a Bonnie up, man. What level are we? It's a great question. 173. Hey Dan, awesome elevator ride. Haven't we already been here?
You won! You did it! You did it! I knew you would! I just knew you would!
That's a perfect sliding off point right there, ladies and gentlemen.